What's up, y'all? Got some more hauls to share with you guys. You know what? I really, I don't really have anything to chat about. I'm just gonna jump right into these hauls. So, first up, from a local comic shop called Celestial Comics. Now, this is a comic shop. It's not my favorite comic shop here in Vegas. But I was getting food at the Jollibee. Those of you who aren't Filipino might not know what Jollibee is, but it's a Filipino fast food joint. Anyway, right next to the Jollibee is the Celestial Comics. So anyway, I kind of went in there with this in mind already. I'd seen that these had come out. You know, if you don't know, I don't really follow comics too much regularly. You know, current comics. It's largely because of how much they cost. You know, I can barely afford to collect action figures, you know. You know, the cost of comics, in addition to that, yeah, not gonna happen. Anyway, gotta love those True Believers issues, though. If you're not familiar with these, it's basically Marvel reprints, issues, kind of like, they're sometimes issue number ones that they're reprinting, or they're not necessarily, like, let me see this one. They're not necessarily a number one. Oh, well, this one was in Venom number one. Some of these aren't, like this Dark Origin. Yes, it was originally from Venom Dark Origin number 3, but I guess it serves as a jumping on point. So it becomes a True Believers number 1. Anyway, so that's what these are. Pretty cool, you know, for only $1. So I've been getting these sometimes here and there. Sometimes they reprint like classic stuff. Like a while back, I picked up, they reprinted New Mutants 98, which is the first appearance of Deadpool, which I actually, I have the actual comic, but, you know, for the hell of it, to have something to read. Anyway. So, Agent Venom and Venom Dark Origin, Venom Homecoming, and Venom Toxin. This looks like it's a Agent Venom centered story as well. One of these, I was just flipping through these real quick. Was it this one? Yeah, I really like the artwork in this one. Artist Gerardo Sandoval. Pretty cool. I like the style. Kind of, I don't know off the top of my head who I can say it's reminiscent of, but I really liked it. So some pretty cool stuff with these True Believers number 1s. So this one it's a whole bunch of Venom. It's kind of cool. And then a couple of flyers for upcoming events. This one definitely looking forward to that. Free Comic Book Day, May 5 this year. Looking forward to grabbing those. I hope it's not too crazy. I was here already here in Vegas during last year's Free Comic Book Day, but I forget, for whatever reason I wasn't able to make it out. So hopefully I can do it this year. And Level Up Expo, which is mostly like a gaming thing, but video games, anime, technology, comics. I remember I think I was here last year as well during this, but I didn't check it out. But maybe this year, we'll see. And then I got some few goodies from Target. Oh, how cool is that? So, it's a Wonder Woman Monster Jam truck. Yeah, that was pretty exciting to find. I don't collect all the Monster Jam trucks. I mostly get just a few here and there, especially if they got superhero ones. So I don't add to my Monster Jam collection a whole lot. I like monster trucks. I mean, come on, growing up, how can you not like monster trucks? But I actually haven't really followed Monster Jam, largely due to, you know, over the years not having cable TV. I would love to watch, and I'd love to see a live Monster Jam event, but to this day, I still haven't. But anyway, really cool Wonder Woman monster truck. Even if you're not into Monster Jam, but you're a fan of Wonder Woman, you got to get that one. Really cool. And new for 2018 is these re-crushable cars. So I'm curious to find out how that works, if it's like a really soft plastic or something. But yeah, there you have it. And then, as a WWE fan and NXT fan, this was an exciting find for me. Ember Moon, NXT TakeOver. Really cool. She's definitely one of my favorites. I'm curious, how long it'll be till we see her, on Raw or SmackDown. But for now, really cool. Ember Moon is pretty damn awesome. And then last but not least, I got some t-shirts. Me and my graphic tees, I'm all about them. I collect t-shirts as much as I do action figures. Actually, I love them. And I love wearing them. That's the thing, Anyway, check that out. Check out that 90s X-Men goodness right there. Holy crap, that's awesome. I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure, and I want to say that this is Jim Lee artwork. And, when you think 90s X-Men, it doesn't get better than that Jim Lee stuff. So how cool. This is like something I would have expected to see during the 90s. And it's awesome that here we are in 2018. And, for mass retail, they're releasing stuff like this. That is just awesome. This is probably going to be my favorite Marvel shirt. Now, I have a lot of Marvel shirts. I'm pretty sure this is going to be my new favorite. That's just freaking awesome. And speaking of 90s goodness, one more. Or do this with one hand. There you go. It's alright, 'cause I'm saved by the bell. Yeah, the whole, so I have, I probably have at least 3 t-shirts of just Kelly Kapowski. One of my all-time, childhood TV crushes. But it's pretty cool that they have a whole, the whole gang right here. And on a black tee. That's pretty cool. So there you have it. If these are a Target, if you're 90s, you're all about that 90s goodness. I was born in the late 70s. So it's kind of like, I don't know. I guess you could say I'm a child of the 80s, but I also consider myself a child of the 90s in a way. I mean, I was already, an older kid, but still, a kid nonetheless through the 90s. So yeah, again though, if you're into any of these, go to Target. $12.99. It's a little more than I typically like to pay for a t-shirt, especially, if you're into graphic tees like me, you can get cool shirts at Walmart for only $7.50. $7.50. And they even got some, if you follow my Instagram, I posted some not long ago showing some cool graphic tees, licensed graphic tees like a Voltron, a Deadpool, and Sonic the Hedgehog. Only $4.97. That's not clearance. That's the actual price right now. So anyway, I know the typical like going rate for these, not at like shops like Walmart, Target, whatever. You would expect to pay like 20 plus, from specialty shops, but I rarely will spend that much on a t-shirt. I will if it's something I really have to have, but I'm not in the habit of spending that much or even this much. But still, $12.99 is a great price still, for something this awesome. So go to Target if you're interested in these. There you have it. That is the holiday. Oh, I don't know why I'm saying that. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, thanks so much for watching.